Okay. You grab the rappel on the arms like this. You see that? Like that. Don't confuse. Many people grab the like this. It's wrong. Grab directly like this. And then under. Okay? Very simple. Hold arm from outside to inside, behind, like this. Like that. Understand? Hold arm to go through behind neck. And then put your head inside. Okay? So grab like this. While you hold your partner's arm, put your head and then roll like this. And then turn your body and it's very simple, huh? So basically you have to understand the newaja compared to dachiwaja. It's totally different. So dachiwaja means you have to catch the timing perfectly. Or you have to deceive your partner in dachiwaja for your techniques. And then you have to be nice in dachiwaja. But in newaja, it's different. You don't need to catch the timing. You don't need to save your time. Just rock a part of your partner's body, like elbow or shoulder or part of body. And then lock the other body, and then open the other body. And then lock the other body, and then open the other body. And then lock the other body, and open the body. And then eventually, you hold where you want to get on your partner. So choke for choke, for armbar, for pinning. So you don't need to control whole body like that. So can you turn around, you right down, turn around, right down, right down, right down, right down. So many people try to control whole body like that. It is wrong. So if I control his body here, which means that I can control whole his body. If I control his only head, which means that I can control his whole body. Don't try to control whole body, to hold like this. Do you understand? And then, so you have to make your partner uncomfortable. If your partner comfortable, he can use all his power to get up. If your partner is uncomfortable, he cannot use all his power. Maybe he can use 30%, 40% of his power, which means that he cannot get up. But if he is very comfortable, he can use 100% of his power to get up, which means that make him painful in newaja. Understand? Painful, make him uncomfortable means that painful. Choking is not nice. It's not comfortable. You have to make him uncomfortable, painful. Armbar is also not nice. Painful. You have to do that in newaja. Pinning means that too. If you make him pinning nicely, comfortably, he can get up. But if you make him painful, he cannot use his power. Turn around and break down. So if you pin like this, it's very nice. So he can use his power, right? But if I hold it and then push his chin like that, it's very painful and uncomfortable, which means that he concentrates on his chin, so he cannot get up. We'll grab like this and put my elbow on his stomach to, he cannot breathe, which means that he cannot get up. So judo is a very gentle sport, very, very nice, except newaja. If you want to be good at newaja, you have to know how to make him painful. It is newaja. Don't forget. If he is very comfortable, he can use all his power. You have to make him not to use 100% of his power. It is newaja. Okay? It's not gentle. That's why many people like to do jujitsu. So painful, aggressive, it is good for fighting. Many people thought that. But a little bit different meaning. Do you understand? So make him uncomfortable all the time. So in this case, wrap the wrapper here, down, hold. Your partner is not foolish, is not stupid. He knows everything what you know in judo. Do you understand? So grab here, if I hold like this, he will defend. Understand? While you are rolling, you hold his arm, you go through your hand behind his neck. All right? Wrap the lapel here, and then put your head on time. And then do that like this. So you see that his body, he looks uncomfortable, huh? If we like this, he's very comfortable together. So turn his body like that, and then make him like this. So his body make it like that, which means that he cannot use his power together. For 25 seconds, there you go. You get it, and then let him go. It's judo. Understand? So you're gonna check all the time whether he is comfortable or not. If he is comfortable, your technique is wrong. If he is very painful, uncomfortable, your technique is right. You're gonna check yourself. Do you understand? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna show one more time, and then I will give you a few minutes to do that. Wrap the wrapper like this, and then put him down, and hold his arm from outside inside, and put your head. You have to put your head inside. If you put your head here, you cannot roll him. Okay? Put your head inside like this. Okay? Do you have any question about it? No? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Practice this technique. Thank you. What I do carefully, you can copy my technique completely. In Dajuaja techniques, if you watch my technique carefully, you cannot copy that at once. But in Newaja, if you watch the techniques carefully, you can copy that completely 100%. Understand? I think most of them do this technique well, maybe more than I expect. Great. Right, better than my dojo students. Completely. Okay. Okay, make a total. All right. It's the same way to make pin with the before one. Okay? So stand up. Wrap the wrapper like that. Okay, watch my hand like this. Not this, right? Somebody tried to like this. Right here. And then, when you try to do your techniques from this position, you have to be behind him. So many people make a mistake, be here like this. So your balance too higher, so he can escape easily. So you have to put your chest behind his near here all the time. So you can control him. If you try to move left, you can follow him. Or right, or follow him easily. But if you to go up, you cannot catch him. So behind him, here, all the time. Okay? They grab the wrapper, and then roll him, and hook his belly. And they control his leg. And move your right hand like this. You grab the belt, okay? You move your right hand to hook the belly, and then put it down. And they control his shoulder using the chin. And then make the finger, like that. Just different hook the armpit or grab the lapel, belt. But start it from behind him. The before one, you start it in front of him. It's a little bit different, but the same way. Understand? Grab the wrapper like that, and then roll him, and hook the armpit
Like that's control. And then either way, if you want to do this way, like this. And then move your left hand. If you want to put it down left, move. And then grab the belt. And then do that, and then put it down. And then control his shoulder. So he cannot move this way because my body blocked his way. So he can only move this way. That's why you grab the belt, hold this arm. If you can go like this, you can use it to escape. That's why hold this arm to drop the belt, so you cannot move that way. And then control his shoulder with your chin, like this. He cannot move left too, he cannot move right. Right? So I hold him, and then move it, and then make a pin. Understand? You know, if you want to be able to do newaza well, you have to be able to use your leg like your hand, which means that you have 4 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leg is leg, hand is hand. You cannot do newaza well. You have to be able to use your leg like a hand. It is newaza. So you have to hold his leg easily. Well, some different technique, you can use your leg to hold arm or neck and body. So use your foot like a hand. So in this case, you hold his leg like that, or like that, or like that, either way to control his leg. So if you didn't control his leg, he could get up, escape. Understand? Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do that. Grab the right pair and then roll him and then hold him like that. Can you move? Like this, hold like this, like this. And hold, grab the belt, hold him, and then hook the enemy, put him down. Control the shoulder. If you put your head here, he tried to bridge it like that. So you cannot turn your body. So put your head here, and then turn your head. Don't make a mistake. Many people make a mistake, put their head beside of his head to left. Put your head right to control shoulder with your chin. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 minutes, practice this technique. Thank you. Okay, it's also easy one. Drop the belt like this and hook the armpit. So you should be here.
Yeah, go on here.
Okay, come on this side.
To make a big hole to get up. Do you understand what I mean? So don't allow any rooms in newaza for your partner. If you allow that much rooms, he tried to make a hole to bigger, and then he escaped. So you have to tie him with your body all the time. Okay? So wrap the belt, hook the armpit like this. If you allow many rooms, you can get up. Tie it. But many people make a mistake, grab the sleeve or judogi because they are uncomfortable to roll him. Don't forget, don't grab the judogi and sleeve, just to hook it. Because you have to go this way continually. If you grab it, you cannot use your power to continue. Okay, grab the belt, hook the armpit, and put your knee under his stomach, this part. Okay? So put you here. And put your elbow on his back. And then make sound. Means he cannot breathe. So you can control him. You know what? Your partner is strong as much as you. Right? The same strength, same weight, same size. How you will control your partner? Make him not to move, not to use his power. So put your knee here and then down. Put your elbow on the back and hook the armpit. And then put your right foot inside. So you put your left foot outside. and then roll to right. Okay? Like this. Put here, and then roll. Then follow, and then your left knee, put his hips. That's right, attach it. Don't allow any rooms. Attach, and then straight your right arm, and then hook it. So I block his forward, left, and then right, this way, and then this way. So you cannot approach, he cannot approach me because I blocked his hips with my knee. If you didn't attach your hips, you try to get out my leg. All right? So here, and then straight. So you cannot move that way, this way. You can move only that way, but I'm heavier. I put my weight here. Like this. Or if you try to move back, put your hand. And then if you try to move this way, like this. If you try to bridge to right, and like this. And then block this way. So he cannot move anywhere. Understand? All right, I'm going to show you one more time. So when you are rolling, you have to push his thigh with your foot. And push him to roll him. And then push the back with elbow, and then put your knee under his stomach and hold him. And then you can roll him easily. Understand? Okay. Drop the belt. Put your knee. Hold him. Hold the armpit. And put here. And then roll. And put your back, left knee. Attach the hips. Then straight. Then do that. Hold it. Don't open your hand. Keep holding it. Then do that. Understand? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Practice this technique. Try to roll. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Like, can I? Easy to roll. No, this is not your best. This is competition. Okay? Do your best. Easy. I told you. Defend like this. The same one. Straight. So if like this, I cannot roll him, right? Because he blocked my way. Right? Do your best. I can't. Right? At the time, stop. Don't move. Where is balance? Where his balance is moving? This way? No. Where? I try to roll him this way. Where his balance is moving? That way. Right? I try to break his balance here. So he's trying to defend, to move that way. Am I right? You sure? Yes, definitely. So try to roll him, but he's defending like this. I cannot roll him. At the time, stand up. You put your knee like this. What? At the time, turn your knees like that. Like that. Put his chin on your leg. Okay? Try to roll, but I can't. So turn your knee like this, put his chin. Because he tried to up the head. Why? He doesn't want to roll forward. So he upped his head. So easy to put his chin on my leg. Understand? Like this. And put your hand inside. And then roll him the other way. Reverse. I told you, you have to use his balance all the time in judo. It is judo. If he has 100 power, he do his best to move his balance to backward. He uses 100 powers. Am I right? And you're gonna add your power, your weight to move backward. So plus 100, 20, 40, 50. Understand? Try it that way, and then turn your head, put your head, and then
put his head like this, right? And then roll, and then do the same. Understand? Okay, try again. So I can control his neck and head with my chin. In the second, I'm going to use his balance to move backward, to roll him, and then make same position. Understand? I cannot read your face, whether you understand or not. So a little bit difficult. Try to like this. You can turn your head like this. Alright? I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'm going to give you like this. Like this. So the more he tries to defend like this, the better you can turn him easily. Understand? Okay? Alright, I think you understand completely. I will check your techniques. Okay, I'm going to 5 minutes, practice this thing. So you know what? If you do one technique well in Newaja, you can use the one technique to the other techniques. It's connected to the other techniques continually. Understand? Don't think to separate your techniques in Newaja. Every technique is connected. Understand? So this is a basic way of samgaku. Wrap the belt and sleeve. Then break the balance. Okay? Turn. Wrap the belt, wrap the sleeve, then break the balance, make a hole for your hair, and then hook it. And then, you know, when you hook it, your heel and knee should cross. So if it's wide, you cannot make him painful. Don't forget, you have to make him painful all the time. Crossing, so put his shoulder and neck inside. Cross your knee and heel. Break the balance and then cross your knee. Complete contact. You see that this point? Yeah? My knee and heel attached, right? Like this, and grab the belt, the sleeve, turn him over in a diagonal. Don't try to turn to right. This way he's a little bit strong. When you attack your partner, you have to find weak point. You have to attack the weak point. If you try to attack the strong point, it's not working. You have to find weak point to attack. Or if you cannot the weak point, you make weak point. Understand? Right here, this is a weak point to defend. Right here, and then turn him over. When you turn your partner, you don't open your leg. Cross, keep attached between your heels and knee. Don't open your knee. It is major mistake. Many athletes, when they try to turn over, why? Open their leg. So your partner is easy to escape. So cross, keep this position. Understand? Good job. Up here, attach, and turn him over, and then cross, attach it, right? And hold it, grab the wrist, then put your hand, and then put your hand like this, grab the judogi, and grab the belt, and open your foot, then make a pin. Understand? I'm going to show you one more time. Grab the belt, sleeve, then break the balance, and attach it, and then turn him over, and then keep this position. And then rock it, grab the wrist, put your left hand here, and grab the judogi, and then grab the belt, and open your foot, and you should be on top. Understand? Okay, you have to be able to do that. If you cannot do technique, you cannot move next techniques. It's not working too.
You have to, okay? I believe. When you try to do 삼각구, to turn him over that way, but he is defending. How to defend? Like that. Okay. I'll let you know how to defend. Like that. Like that. Straight. So I cannot turn him over. Am I right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes. Completely. I cannot turn him over if he defend like so higher and higher. So I cannot turn him over. Right? Yeah, you have to expect that when you turn your partner. That's why this is very strong. He will defend like that, but don't move. This is a little bit, weak than straight. That's why you have to turn him over in a diagonal. But still, he can defend. Use his right arm and right leg. Understand? Okay. Try to defend like that, but you cannot turn him over like this. Defend him real fast. I can't. You see that? My balance completely to left, but I cannot turn him over. At the time, hook the armpit like this. Don't make a mistake. Don't allow his armpit or arm to go out. Just hook like that. It's a key point, all right? And then put your head inside, and then roll that way. And then do 삼각구, same thing. Okay? Try again. If you try to do 삼각구, but I cannot. So hold this armpit with your hips, and then put your head inside, and then roll like this. And then do same way. Understand? So this is hochikomi. It's not a competition, non-doing. So help each other. So if your partner try to do 삼각구, defend like this, and then hook the armpit, and then roll that way to do 삼각구 the same way. Understand? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Practice this way 삼각구. Understand how to do 삼각구? Okay, you grab the belt, you grab the sleeve, you try to do 삼각구, right? And you try to turn him over, but you can't. So that's why you turn over. But if you try to turn over, straight your leg too. Or both. I cannot turn him over, right? The time, sit down. Just sit down to your side, right? And then switch your leg, grab the foot, and then rock it. Okay? And two way, you can turn this way or this way, either way. If you want to turn this way, you grab the pants, you pull to your head, grab the pants, you pull to your head, like this. And then turn him over. And then do that. Okay? Come back again. So, like this, you cannot reach, move that way. So you cannot reach that, right? You can't. The time, straight your stomach, like this. And you turn it over like this. And then do that. All right? Understand? Okay. Do you want it? Do you like somebody over there? From here, you try to do 삼각구, but you can't. So you try this way, hook it straight. The time hooked it, the switch your foot, and then wrap it. Wrap the hands to move your head like this, right? You can turn it over like that, or just straight your stomach and then round. So your partner's body right there. So he's painful definitely, right? He suffered a lot because of you. Huh? He's a volunteer. You do your best to practice this technique. Okay? So you talk to your partner and they're uncomfortable and they're painful. That's why you can control him whatever you want easily. Understand? Rock it. Okay. Right. Next, you try to do 삼각구. Am I right? Huh? But if you miss his head, you cannot do 삼각구. Am I right? So how can I do 삼각구? Who knows that? Nobody know? You can't. You cannot do 삼각구. Alright? At the time, if you miss the head, you're gonna do arm 삼각구. Okay? Actually, yeah, it's like that. You just hold his arm, 삼각구, right? Actually, before the arm 삼각구, you try to do arm bar like this. Three, do arm bar. But you cannot do arm bar. Am I right? So I skipped it arm bar. So he said, I tried to arm bar, so he grabbed the belt or your belt. Not good. So I cannot do arm bar, right? At the time, do arm 삼각구. And turn your body like this. And then push his head to make room for your body. Okay? And then grab pants like this. You should move quickly. Hurry up. Oh, looks like. Grab here like this. You see that? You step back. Move. Move. Quickly. More.
Okay, back up.
Oh, back up more. You grab the pants like this. Huh? And then turn your head like this. And then put your foot here. And then roll. And then put your elbow on his chest and make him painful. Like that. And then push it. It's not illegal. It's okay. You can do that. If you don't like somebody, you can do that. Like that. And push his head like this. Alright? And then grab the pants. Grab the pants like this. The close one. Right? And then turn your head. And actually, I can armbar his shoulder. But in judo, technically you cannot do armbar on shoulder. Right? You can do. You cannot. You cannot armbar his shoulder. But in this case, I'm not tending to armbar. I'm just rolling. If he doesn't want to be armbarred, just so he can roll, just follow me. Right? If he doesn't follow me, the shoulder will be injured. That's why he has to follow me. So it is not armbar technique, it is rolling. Right? Push his head, grab hand, and then roll. And hold it, and then push it, and grab it. Okay. Key point, if his head inside, he can easily escape. So that's why you have to put your arm inside, and also put his head outside to grab the pants. If you like that, easy to escape. Understand? So grab the pants inside. And then actually, like this, and then do aggressive things, but you don't need to run. You will aware that later, if you get a black belt, you know how to make it painful badly. But you're a kid, you have to learn nicely. Alright, I'm going to show you. You try to do 삼각구, but you miss his head like this. And then do armbar, but you cannot straight his arm. And turn your body, then push his head, grab the pants, and turn your head, and go like this. And then grab the leg, and then like this. But if your partner tries to get up, you push his chest, but he'll stay, just stay. Depends on. Alright? You have to save your energy for next competition. Yes. Okay. I don't want to test you all the time. So how you will defend if I try to do this technique? Defend. 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 50% right. You have to go up the head. Go up. Right. Straight. So I want to roll him, so he has to straight his chest, right? Am I right? If he bend his back or head, I can roll him easily. Huh? Straight. And he blocked his way with his leg. Up, like this. So I cannot do your best. I cannot roll. Can I? I can. Do your best. Do your best. You need food? Yeah. You can't. Right? Can I? I can't. At the time, you grab the pants, the other pants, not cross on, farther one. Grab the hip and turn your hip to like this. Okay? And then push him to back. Okay? And put your elbow on his neck. And then push it to his neck. Understand? Yeah. He understands completely. But he cannot do that. Try to do and try to roll. So I can. Do your best. I can. And grab the pants, hold it, and then turn your hips like this. And make a room here. And then put your elbow on his neck. To help to understand, to push you, it's not intending.
It's gonna hurt.
Understand? Yes. Is it? Try to roll it, but I can defend completely. Over your foot, go on. Go up. So I cannot roll him, right? So I tried to grab the pants, but he knows this technique. So he straight his leg, both of you foot. Straight, to back, completely. Straight, straight. Like this. So I cannot reach any foot. Is it? Huh? And then put your elbow here. Here, okay? Put your elbow here and then push him. Right? And then roll him. And grab the belt. And then make a beat. Okay? Do that. So roll him his defend, right? So try to reach pant, but I can't. And block it and then push him. Right? And then roll him. Right there. You grab the belt and then make a pin. Understand? If you lose the timing, the chance, you can defend the other way. So you have to get the chance while he is defending like this or like this. At the time you're going to do that. Okay? So you have to be able to use proper way in the other situation, in the certain situation. Okay? Alright, I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Practice this. Hopefully, if you cannot do this technique, any techniques, let me know when I, called you. Just let me know your problem, and I will tell you how to fix it. Okay? No problem? Perfect. You are a perfect student. Perfect listener. I'm very happy to understand my lecture completely. Alright, do that. You try to do samgaku, right? So you defend like this. But I try to roll that way. So he straight your leg, both legs. So usually they do that. So I cannot roll him. Straight your leg, defend. So I can't, right? So at the time, switch your foot and hold his leg and then rock it. And grab the pants, then pull to your head, like that. And then grab the pants, and like that. And hold it, and then turn him over, like this. Okay? You try. If I try to reach it, but run away, I cannot reach it, right? I cannot reach it. Put your hand, and then straight your stomach, like this. Stretch, and then turn him over like this. Okay? I told you, if you lock a part of your partner's body, which means that you control your
control your partner completely. But many people mistake to rock 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts at once. It's a mistake. You're gonna just rock a part of the body. That's enough. Don't make a mistake to control 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. Just 1 part is enough. And if you rock the other part, you open the other part. If you rock the other part, open the other part. Oh, I can't stand my finger. It's very important. Don't try to rock at once. Hold things. Rock the belt, the sleeve, and rock it. Try to turn him over, and I can. So try to roll it, so like this. And then sit down. Just sit down like that, to side, right? And then switch leg, and you grab the foot, and rock it. They grab the pants, they pull, and then make her parallel, and then turn him over. Okay? Like this. But if I cannot reach to run away, it's okay. Just follow, switch your stomach, and then roll. And completely, technically, grab the here, and then kind of armbar like this. It's very painful. I told you, they are just not gentle. You have to make him painful all the time. Grab the ankle and kind of armbar his hips, so he cannot just start completely. This is 삼각구, 3 times 삼각구. Okay? Question? No? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 or 4 minutes. Practice. Defend. If I try to hook the armpit with my hair, he pushed my hair to outside like this, right? So I cannot hook the armpit. It's your problem, right?
When I do, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So, right, this is the best way to defend against 삼각구. So, okay. Usually I don't want to teach how to defend, but you have a question, that's why I explained to you. So when your partner tries to do 삼각구 against you, the best way defending is to put it down and then do that. He cannot do 삼각구 completely. If you defend this position, he cannot do. Many people defend like this. That's why they can do 삼각구. But if you fall down like this and put your hand armpit, he cannot do 삼각구. Because one of great rival, when I was athlete, he does 삼각구 great, perfect. So he knows that I don't like to do 내와자. So he tried to do 삼각구. He was great at 내와자 삼각구. So if I fall down, I do like this. He cannot do 삼각구. Understand? Why?
Who is that?
He got a gold medal in Asian game. He got 42 wins, never failed. And he beat the Goga 2 times. He really good. He got a gold medal in Paris Opens twice. His name is Yoon Dong-sik. It's great. He beat the Jeon Gi-young too. You know. So I have to avoid his 삼각구. I didn't like it. Yeah, he was not good at 내와자, but he found out I didn't like 내와자. That's why he tried to do 내와자 practice without me. You know, every national member practice together in South Korea at the sports center. But I didn't see it. He practiced 내와자 a lot. After I'm gone, he did it, practiced it. One day I lost my game against 삼각구. I found it. Like that. Yeah. So if your partner defend like this, you're gonna find weak point. It's a strong point, a strong way of against the 삼각구. So you're gonna do the other techniques. That's why we have to know at least 3 or 4 techniques enough. Most of athletes use less than 5 techniques to get gold medal. They don't use 10, 15 techniques. They use only 4 or 5, less than 5 techniques. Me too. Right? But you have to know all techniques to defend. Grab here and then grab here. Then lift him, put your right foot inside, your left, and then turn him over. You follow him to choke and pin. It's very simple. Okay? Everybody know this technique. Okay, try. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to practice this technique. Practicing. Okay. Okay, stand up. Grab the belt here, wrap it here, put down, wrap here. And then lift him, put the right foot inside. On the left side, and then turn him like this. And then follow him. And then choke, and then pin. Okay? I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and see if you defend. Do your best. I don't want to test you, but I cannot lift him. Right, defend. I can't. Alright? Just defend. Right? At the time, straight your leg like this. Push, you can't. Push it and roll him. And choke. Choke and pinning. Okay? Because I think about it, pushing like that. So break his balance that way. It's easy. Then lift him. Understand? So I try to lift him, I can't. So straight my left leg, and then break his balance, put his right arm here, right leg here, and then turn him. And choke. And choke. And then break his balance, and then put your right leg behind his neck, and then turn him over, and then choke or pin him. Understand? Next to armbar. You know what? If you do this armbar correctly, you can do armbar well in most of armbar techniques. It's a very foundation, it's a very basic way, basic techniques of armbar. Okay? Or you put your foot here, okay? Defend like this. And hold him, defend. Defend to the armbar, to armbar. Hold, inside.
To the umbrella.
Yeah, armbar. Okay, like that anyway. You hold it and then talk, you push his head with your leg. Armbar, if you straight, easy to armbar, you know. Defend your arm. No. Okay, like this, and then put his head right there. Push his head, and then cut down. And then, you know, key point, many people try to grab the pants. It's a mistake, it's a common mistake. You have to put your hands on the leg to use for leverage, you know, to straighten out his leg, arm. Okay. Many people try to grab the pants, but it means stop your power. So hold your power. No, just open your finger and then put your hand on the leg to straighten his arm to use for leverage to, you know, for his arm. Don't grab the pants right. Put your hand on the leg. Many people make a mistake to grab the pants. It's a common mistake. Put your hand on the leg. Just I'll let you know the key point. Because you know judo techniques well. Put your foot here. So you block his hips. He cannot move around. And then hook it and then put your hand here. Don't grab it. And push his head in the tongue like this. You grab the pants, you pull, you grab the pants, pull it, and you push it, and then make a parallel. To roll easily, like this. Right? You grab the pants continually. Don't open your hand. Many people make a mistake, common mistake to open their hand. Keep grabbing the pants, and then move your left leg, then rock it. Defend your arm, like rock it. My left leg go under, my right leg over, like this. If you like this, it's easy to open my leg. So you lock your leg, you close to your knee, like this. And then open your hand. After that, open my hand, and then like this. Okay? And then many ways to straighten his arm. But I'll let you know only 2 ways. Rest of the thing, we have maybe about 4-5 ways to straight his arm. But I'll let you know 2 ways, which is my favorite. Like this, put your hand and then move down to close to his wrist. And then put your arm here, over the elbow, and then grab here like that. And then open it. Okay, grab it. The best way to defend, right? Like this. Move your hand like this. Put your hand. Do you remember? Put my hand on my leg. Then move like this. Move. And then put my arm here. Put down. Then grab it. Then open it. Twist it. Grab it. Put here. Then open it. And then lay down. And then up. Then put your thumb, go up. Easy to armbar. And the second way, grab it, and then grab it. So I can go my hand. So they usually grab defender like this. So when you do like this, grab here, and then move my hand, and then do that. But sometimes close it. Don't allow any rooms. I cannot, go this way. Any rooms. At the time, like this, and then grab here, and then lay down. So you follow me, and then straight your left to left, straight my leg to push the chin, like that. Okay? And then do only 2 ways. Grab here, I can move my hand, and then grab my left hand, and then lay down, he follow me, and then push it. Not hit, just push it. The chin, and then do that. Okay? First one, move your hand. So if you grab like this, then move hand like that. And then push it, and grab it, and open it. And do that, the armbar. Alright? It's my favorite way. Or grab it, tight it, grab it. You have to hunch your back to create much more power. If it's straight, doesn't work. I told you this theory yesterday. You have to hunch your back. Tight, and then lay back, and then straight your chest and back knee to create much more power. His chin is weak compared to my leg and body. Easy to straight his arm. Okay, 2 ways. I'm going to explain to you one more time. That way? What?
Yeah, the other direction. Okay, go Choi.
Up here, and then hold his arm, leg, like a block leg, and then like this, sit down, and then push his head, and then don't grab the pants, and push his head like this, easy to roll. When you grab the pants, you grab it, then make a parallel, easy to roll it, like this. Don't open hand. Can you try to escape? She can. Try. Do your best. If you grab like this, he can. Try. Do your best. He can. And then move your leg. Then hold it, and then open the hand and move your hands. If you like this, make a room like this, like that. Then push it, and then open it, wrap it, tie your lapel, wrap it, and then lay down. You follow, then straight your chest and knee, and armbar. And further, we have only 30 minutes. I'm going to explain at once all things. Defend, do your best. I cannot do that. And wrap the belt like this. So tight, right? Like this. And grab the pant, and put it to my chest. Grab the pant, put it to my chest. And put your armpit on his leg. And you grab the belt here. You open your foot, you put here, and you put your weight and balance on his stomach. Then make a pin. And then watch his arm to open. Watch it like that. And if you lose his power, open his, you try together because it's a pinning, right? At the time, switch, and then do armbar. And then or pinning. Depends on your partner's movement. Okay? It's a little bit complicated many ways. If you do this technique completely, you can do any armbar. Many ways. Like, this way, armbar, or grab here, and then do armbar, any kind of armbar. Or, when you try to choke, you can't, and then push down, and then do that armbar. Many ways. But basically, you have to be able to this way. If you can't this way armbar, the other armbar is not working. Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to give you 10 or 15 minutes. Practice this way of armbar, okay? It's a little bit difficult, but if you understand how this technique works, you understand most of the techniques in Newaza. It's very foundation, basic, but it's not easy. It's very important. You have to be able to do this technique if you want to do Newaza well. Or you have to do to defend against people. Okay? I have 10 minutes more. I will teach you simple techniques. 1 or 2 or 3, depends on how fast you understand these techniques. It's very easy. Less than 10 minutes, okay? You know what? If somebody do Newaza well, they start to right down to do Newaza like this. They don't like to attack partner from behind his partner or in front. They like to start this position. Okay? And grab so I just teach you the tips. I don't have enough time. Grab the sleeve on the elbow like this and grab here, right? And then try to control like this. You have to be able to use your foot like your hand. That's why people like to attack from this position. So I can have many hands like this, like this, like this. I can control anything like this. That's why people like to do Newaza from this position. So many, the partner try to hold my leg like this, and then turn me over there, like this. And they try to do the other techniques. Do you understand this situation? Mm-hmm. Right? At the time, try to, like this, and then put here, and then I let him do this way. And then move like that, right? And hold his leg, and then choke. Okay? Will you choke? But the other people looks not believe. hold tight. Don't be afraid. Like this. And then allow him to do it. And then hold his head like this. The tongue, then push it. Okay. I'll get 2 drinks. Okay? Just allow him to turn me over. Okay? It's kind of painting like this. And then hold like this. And then over. And then hold it. And then choke. Choke. And then push it straight. Choke. Right? Serious?
Seems like you can turn around all the way.
Yeah. Allow him hold my leg to turn me over. And then like this. Then hold it. And control his leg or hips with your foot here. Then straight. 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 Then push. Then choke. Push and choke. Understand? Just allow me. It's quick tips. It's not a full version techniques. It's not. Just tips. Make the situation. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. You grab the here, and then push it the knee like this, and then tap the lapel, and then do this, and then hold it, then put your head here, and then do that, and then choke. So I hold his leg completely like this, or like this. Then he cannot move, and then choke. All right? Rub here, and then push, do that, hold it, put your head here, and then do that. So, like this, like that, like that. You grab the left pair, pull, and then, okay, like that, snap, like this. Then bring it down, pull it, and choke. Okay? All right, this is our last